Are you a registered nurse that's planning on coming to the United States on an employer-based visa, but are wondering where to start? In this video, I'm going to explain all the steps that helped one of my very close friends come to the United States on an EB3 visa. So without wasting any time, let's dive right in. Hello friends and family, my name is Kearns. I've been a registered nurse in the US for about 6 years now, and on this channel I'm helping registered nurses get through their NCLEX RN journey, and I also give advice on how to succeed as a nurse in the United States. So getting back to the topic, in today's video, as I mentioned before, I'm going to be explaining the exact same steps that helped one of my friends land a job in the United States and migrate to the United States as a registered nurse on an EB3 visa. So a few years ago, after I came to the United States, one of my very close friends, who is also a nurse back in Pakistan, texted me asking how can he migrate to the United States as a registered nurse. Now at that point, I did not know anything about EB3 visas or NCLEX RN for international students. And the reason for that is I myself did not come to US on an EB3 visa or an employment-based visa. I came to the United States on a family-based immigration, which is totally different and has nothing to do with employment. My process was pretty simple. I just came here, I applied for an NCLEX RN exam, and I passed, and that's when I just got my license and started working as a nurse. But for someone that's in Pakistan or in another international country, the process is totally different because it's not just about giving the NCLEX RN exam. You have to find a recruiter, you have to find a hospital to sponsor you, and there's a lot of waiting game. And I understand many of you are probably in the same phase and are wondering where to start. So I thought about making this video to provide a step-by-step account of what helped my friend get through this journey. Okay, so before you even think about finding a sponsorship or applying with different recruiting agencies, you have to get your qualifications right. Of course, you should have your diploma in nursing or your bachelor's degree in nursing or an associate's degree in nursing in some countries. You have to make sure you have a nursing license in that country. You have to make sure you speak good English. I've actually made another video on explaining what English proficiency test you can take, so I can put a link for that down in the video and you can go watch that too, so that you can have a better understanding of what proficiency test you need to pass as per your requirement. And finally, you have to apply for your NCLEX RN exam with the US Nursing State Board, and that is the final step to get the ball rolling. Now, if you also want some information on how to apply for your NCLEX RN exam, you can always reach us out on our Facebook or Instagram page. And I've also made some videos regarding those topics too, so you can go watch them as well. But since that is not the topic of our video today, I do not want to go in details on that because that's just going to extend our video. So once we have all that done and we passed our NCLEX RN exam, now it's time to look for an employer. Now mind you, there's another way to do this as well. A lot of the people, what they do is they try to look for agencies and the agencies sponsor them for the NCLEX RN exam too. But in a lot of these cases, what I have seen, if the agencies are sponsoring you for your NCLEX RN exam as well, they will extend your contract to about a year or so. Like let's say if you have your NCLEX RN exam, you search for an agency, you're going to be contracted for 2 years and then you can just go about yourself, find your own job and live your life in America. But if the agency is the one that's also sponsoring you for an NCLEX RN exam, they're spending a lot of money on you, so they expect something different from you as well. So at that point, they're going to contract you for about 3 years. So it's totally up to you how you want to do it. I usually tell all the people that I'm working with that it's better to do your NCLEX RN exam and then start looking for agencies, because they're going to interview you at the first priority because you already have everything sorted out and they don't have to worry about doing some special checks on you or testing your ability if you're even capable of getting your nursing license in the US. So that saves them a lot of time. So I usually tell the people that I work with to get their nursing license before they start looking for jobs. That's gonna make your life much easier, and that's what worked for my friend as well. Now initially, when we started looking for employers for the friend that I'm telling you guys about, we were looking at different job boards, we were looking at LinkedIn, and then we realized there is a very low chance employers or hospitals are going to directly hire somebody from another country. And that's why all his applications that we were putting in started getting rejected. That's when we realized that there are some very reputable agencies that hire a lot of nurses. Like, that's their only job. They find international nurses, interview them, put in a petition for them for an employment based visa, and that makes your process very, very simple. Now, of course, because it's an agency that's doing for you, as I mentioned earlier, they're probably going to put you on a contract for about 2 years. But after 2 years, you can just do whatever you want. And EB3 visa, you come to the United States with a green card. And it's not just you, your family also comes with you, like your wife and the children, they get to travel with you as well. Getting back to the topic, after we realized that there are so many agencies that we can go through, we've started putting applications with these agencies. Now, of course, you have to do your own research. There are some agencies that would ask you to pay upfront money. Let me tell you, if it's a legitimate agency, they would never ask you for any money upfront. It's the employer that they're charging, and the employer pays for everything. You don't have to pay anything. I've seen so many people getting scammed over this. They just pay money to their agencies, and the agencies never even get back to them. If it's a legitimate agency, they would never ever ask you to pay anything upfront. So, anyways, we started talking with this agency. This agency ended up setting an interview. Now, as soon as they set up an interview, make sure you go and pay somebody to make a really, really nice resume for you. Don't forget to include all the certifications that you have, the year of experience you have, your qualification, your education, and any additional skills that you might have. Just pay somebody. There are so many resources online that you can use. Just pay somebody to make you a really good resume that should stand out between you and all the other employees that are applying at the same agency. And once your resume is ready and you have an interview date scheduled, please prepare yourself. They are for sure going to give you scenarios, and you have to make sure you try your best to get as close to their expectations as you can. It's not that if you have your NCLEX RN license, the agency must accept you. They still have to interview you, see what your caliber as a nurse is, and that's when they hire you. So make sure you prepare, make sure you study, make sure you watch some videos on how to answer questions in an interview. And also, there are videos that's going to specifically tell you how to answer a certain question. So please prepare for the interview. You cannot get a job if you don't pass this interview, and then your hunt starts again. You have to look for another agency, apply through them, because once an agency denies you, they're not going to come back to you. They don't want to waste any more time. Now, once my friend passed the interview, he had to do some paperwork. The agency filed a petition for him. Once the petition was approved, then started the waiting game. It took him about 2.5 years to hear from the US Embassy in Pakistan to schedule an interview date. Now, in the interview as well, your visa is not guaranteed. The embassy can always deny a visa for you. So please make sure you prepare for the interview as well. You should be knowing the agency that sponsored you. You should be knowing where you're going to work. You should be knowing if you're going to get any kind of orientation. You should know all your basic nursing stuff. Make sure you're very polite. Make sure you're speaking good English. Make sure you dress appropriately. So prepare for the visa interview as well. That's what I advised my friend too. And his visa was approved at this US Embassy in Islamabad, Pakistan. Now in this video, I'm just explaining you the basic steps of how everything worked out. If you want me to make a detailed video on a specific step, make sure you put it in the comment section or reach us on our Facebook or Instagram page, and I will be more than happy to answer your question or make a video on that topic. Now, once his interview was approved and he got his visa, it was time to contact the agency again and ask them when they expect him to be in the United States. What I told my friend is make sure you get there at least 2 weeks ahead, just so that you know where you're living, you know how you're going to commute to work. The good thing about working with agencies is they provide accommodation for you. They make sure your accommodation is close to your job. They also give you upfront money when you first get here so that you can take care of your expenses until you get paid. And they're always there to help you out. It's not that they just throw you in a house and you don't have anywhere to go. They are going to explain each and everything to you. For my friend, they even came to the airport to pick him up and dropped him at his apartment, showed him his workplace, and told him to ask for help if he ever needed anything. I was surprised by all of this, but this is how nurses get treated in the US. You are an asset in the US. It's not that you're just another nurse. They treat you really, really good if you're a nurse. They don't care if you're coming from abroad or if you're a local nurse. They will treat you the same way. I probably forgot to mention he got a job in Texas. He is still working in Texas, but he's done with his contract. He is working at another hospital now. He can just move wherever he wants now. He is actually close to getting his citizenship as well. And I was so happy I was able to help this friend of mine. And I am really, really glad we took that initiative to start him on his NCLEX RN journey. And then once that was started, everything just kept coming together and we were able to work it out. Isn't that so cool? And it's not just that friend of mine that I help. I am currently helping multiple people with the same process, and I am sure they're gonna get their dream job or their American dream is gonna turn into a reality very, very soon. I hope you liked this video and I hope this story of my friend inspired you in some way. If you need any help or if you need any consultation, you can always reach us on our Facebook group or just leave in a comment down in the comment section and I will be more than happy to assist you in your journey. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more amazing tips, and don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video and supporting this channel. I will see you in the next one.